Minerals evolve under pressure in the same way life does, researchers find. Researchers say they've discovered evidence for the recently proposed law of increasing functional information by proving that minerals evolve as life does. Last year, scientists proposed that all complex systems in the universe evolve in a similar way to life, including stars, planets, and technology. Now, researchers claim they found evidence of this unifying law in minerals. The new study is a proof of concept of the recently proposed missing law, quote unquote, that explains why so many complex systems appear to become more complex over time. This law of increasing functional information, presented in October 2023, expanded Charles Darwin's theory of evolution by natural selection to include non-living systems. The researchers behind the new study demonstrated that, just like life, minerals consistently become more complex over time when subject to selection pressures. And they published their findings in the July volume of journal PNAS Nexus. Ultimately, we hope this work contributes to developing a theory that unifies how all complex systems, both living and non-living, evolve over time. Study co-author Michelle Wong, astrobiologist, planetary scientist at the Carnegie Science Research Institute in Washington, D.C., said, a result that we believe would be transformative to science. The law of increasing functional information states that the functional information of a system will increase since the system will evolve if many different configurations of the system undergo selection for one or more functions. If the proposed law is correct, then minerals and their complex systems should become more complex and display an increase in functional information under continued selection pressures. This functional information is the number of configurations of a system that can perform a particular function according to the study. In this case, the configurations are the minerals and the function is stability over time or static persistence, so the complexity is measured by the number of stable minerals. And to test the law, researchers used a computer modeling to measure mineral complexity over 9 proposed stages of mineral evolution and estimate the fraction of all possible chemical formulas observed in those minerals from one stage to the next. And over a period of more than 4.6 billion years, starting with the earliest known minerals from before Earth formed around 4.54 billion years ago, and ending with all of the minerals on our planet today, the number of mineral types increased from 27 to around 9,000 according to the study. This increase in Earth's mineral complexity also occurred at each mineral evolution stage, the first stage being the formation of the earliest minerals, and the final stage being modern-day Earth, where mineral creation is facilitated by life. Each stage builds on what came before. The study lead author Robert Hazen, scientist researching the roles of minerals in life's origins at Carnegie Science, told Life Science, you have this stepping stone where you have to get to one stage of mineral evolution before you can go on to the next. This proposed mineral evolution is broadly similar to the evolution of life, which started with simple single-cell organisms that evolved into multicellular complex life forms. However, the researchers noted that there appears to be a limit on mineral diversity because of a finite number of chemical combinations, and according to their model, Earth's minerals are approaching that limit. This restriction would make mineral evolution bounded, while the evolution of living organisms is unbounded, with no limits on how complex life can become, according to the study. Hazen and Wong said that they would continue to work on the law, looking for common themes between complex systems, which could even include language, music, and other human endeavors. In our own lives, we experience this increase in functionality, Wong said. This is something we're trying to put into a scientific context. Wong pointed to the increasing complexity of phones, which started as simple devices for making calls and became the powerful multi-purpose smartphones we use today. Meanwhile, Hazen believes that developing this law is an opportunity to answer one of humanity's biggest questions. I think all of us, every human being, has some variation of the question, why is there something rather than nothing in the cosmos, Hazen said. We feel that it has to be a lawful process. This is by Patrick Pester on Live Science. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.